Hello, my name is Cindy Stoker, and I want to welcome you to the Business and Professional Communication class, the Late Start 8-week course that you're going to be taking in speech communications. Whether you're a veteran of online courses or this is the first one you've ever taken, all professors do things a little bit differently. So I just wanted to acclimate you to this class and get you to where you understand how this class works. The first thing that I want to show you in this class is the instructional outline. The instructional outline is where I've put exactly what we're doing in this course. So if you click on this, then you'll come up with a PDF, which is what I like to work with. And it shows you, lays out day by day, everything that we're doing in this class each week. Going back to the home page, you'll see that there are course announcements. I put a small course announcement up here. But the important thing about this is where I put the latest breaking announcements. Sometimes things don't work. The technology doesn't work properly. You need to read this daily so that you can see if things have changed, because this is where I announce the latest things that are going on in this class. Another thing that you'll see on here is the grade sheet. And this is where your overall grades are listed. However, if you want to see your grades in detail, you would go to Manage and then go to your grades. Course mail is where I get email from you and where you send email to me. I'm very good about answering email, so please just shoot me a line if you have a question or something like that. Because I'm an adjunct professor, I'm not on campus, but I will gladly go to campus if you'd like to meet with me. However, I do have virtual office hours, and these office hours are every Monday night from 9 to 10. I open up a chat room, and you can come and chat with me if you have questions or you have specific comments or anything that you want to talk about. Down here you'll see the course tour, and this is the tour that I'm doing right now, and I definitely need for you to look at this. I want to go to syllabus real quickly and talk about this. The syllabus is really complete. It has a lot of good information in it. As a matter of fact, you're going to have a quiz over this syllabus the first week of class, so you definitely need to be reading it. You'll notice that I have virtual hours every Monday from 9 to 10. Also, you'll see this phone number. If you want to leave me a voice message, you can call this and leave me a voice message. I do check it. I do receive it on my email, and I get it anytime that you leave that message. Going on down, notice that the title of the book that you need for this class is Communicating at Work by Adler and Elmhorst. It's the 10th edition. Do you really need this book? Absolutely, you need this book for this course. We use it in almost everything that we do, and I expect you to refer back to it. If for some reason you can't get the book, we do have them and the libraries for a 2-hour checkout, but you really need to get the book. You also have to know how to use a video camera. The video camera is important because you are recording all the speeches that you're going to be giving and uploading these to me. Something else we're going to be doing in this class, the first week, is you're going to be viewing a documentary. It's 2 hours long. Just know that it is rated R and that you really shouldn't have your children around if you don't want them to hear some of the language that's used during this documentary. It's important that you have a working YouTube account. The YouTube account is where you upload your speeches. It has to be public. It has to be working so that I can see it. And then you'll see all the different things that you need to succeed in this course. One of the things that I want to bring up is that I don't drop students. I expect you, if you can't handle this class, to drop yourself, but I'm not going to drop you in the class. Just remember that Texas only allows 6 drops throughout your entire college career. I do want you to understand that because this is an 8-week course, it's an accelerated course. It's going twice as fast. So just be ready to do the work. Plan to spend 5 or 6 hours every single week, at least, on this course. You can look at my late work ethic, how I feel about late work. I'll let you read that on your own. One of the things that you need to know is that you must have 3 adults in your audience when you are giving a speech, and I have to be able to see them. You have to have 3 adults in your audience. This is a public speech, so you need to have at least 3 adults, 18 or over, in your audience. If you look at the grade determination, it's here. This is an important thing. We do a lot of homework slash participation, and this is the biggest amount of your grade has to do with this. So look at that, and you'll see that. There's lots of good information in, like I said, in this syllabus, so please read it. Let's talk a little bit about the lessons that I have in here. One of the things that I want you to see is that I have a helpful resources folder. Helpful resources is so important. I spent a lot of time putting this together, and it has a lot of information in it. This is where you go to when you have a question about how to do something. Most likely you'll find the answer in the helpful resources folder on what you need to know. Going back to the lessons folder, notice that you have 8 weeks worth of lessons. Let's just go to week 1 so you can get an idea of how this works. Usually I begin each week's lesson with some type of a greeting, talking to you about certain things. A lot of times I put little cartoons in because I think they're funny. Also, I will then go down here and I have all the things that you need to do for this week. For instance, there's a syllabus quiz. This is something very important to understand. When you take a quiz, if you open it and you begin the quiz, you cannot close it and come back to it. You have to complete the quiz. Very important. If you open a quiz and you begin it, you cannot come back to it. You must complete the quiz, or you will get whatever grade that you got when you closed it. When you look at the lessons folder, one of the things that you'll notice is they always have the due date. Everything in this class is always due a week later at 11:55 p.m. So everything in this class, except for the very last week of class, is due at 11:55 p.m. on Sundays. That is important to note. Every single thing is due at 11:55 p.m. on Sundays. So please pay attention to that. You'll notice that you have different assignments. If I open up this YouTube assignment, for instance, basically I'm asking you to make a YouTube account and to send me a picture of that account. That's something that you need to learn how to do. Notice how it says once you've gotten your account, take a screenshot, and I've hyperlinked it over to explain how to do a print screen or a screenshot. These are important things that you need to know. Also, Google is your friend. When you don't know how to do something, Google it. Google it. How do I do a screenshot? How do I do a print screen? Those types of things. If you go over here to calendar, I really don't use calendar for the class, but you will note that every time that I have a chat, that I have office hours, that's noted on the calendar. Communicate is if I set up any chat rooms or anything is there, but also this is where I get my email messages. If you go to manage, and then this is where your grades are, so you want to look at your grades under manage. The most important things in this class is that you have to work every day in this class. There's a lot of work. It's not insurmountable. It's what you can do. I want you to have fun in this class. I want you to enjoy it, and I hope that you learn something in this class that you can apply to your real life. I look forward to teaching you, and I welcome any of the questions that you have. Good luck.